When we hear the word supercomputer, images of huge machines capable of processing colossal amounts of data in fractions of a second come to mind. Today they are used for climate modeling, space exploration, and the creation of new materials. But how did it all begin? When was the first supercomputer created? Who was behind its development, and what made it so outstanding? The history of supercomputers began with one man, Seymour Cray. He was born in 1925 in the United States and from an early age showed interest in electronics. After World War II, Cray became involved in the development of computing systems. Working at Control Data Corporation, CDC, he set out to create a computer that would be faster than any other that existed at the time. But before we get to Cray, it's worth mentioning an important milestone in the development of computing. In the 1940s, John Atanasoff and Clifford Berry created the first electronic computer, the ABC, Atanasoff-Berry computer. Although it was not a supercomputer, their work laid the foundation for future computing systems. However, it was Seymour Cray who took the next step that turned the concept of computing upside down. In 1964, Seymour Cray introduced the CDC 6600, which is considered the first supercomputer. At the time, it was a revolutionary machine. In comparison, most computers of the 1960s could perform about 100,000 operations per second. The CDC 6600 was capable of performing 3 million operations per second. This leap was achieved through several key innovations. Processor design. Cray used a modular approach, dividing tasks among 10 auxiliary processors. This allowed the main processor to focus on computation, minimizing latency. Speed of operation. The CDC 6600 used transistors instead of vacuum tubes, greatly increasing its performance. Cooling. To prevent overheating, Cray used a unique liquid cooling system, which was innovative for the time. Compactness. Despite its size, the CDC 6600 was relatively compact for a supercomputer. Its design became the benchmark for subsequent developments. The CDC 6600 was a real breakthrough. It was used for complex scientific research, simulation of nuclear reactions, and even in space programs. This supercomputer made it possible to solve tasks that previously seemed impossible. For example, it was used to model complex processes, such as the behavior of air currents or weather forecasting. This was possible due to its incredible computing speed for that time. Moreover, the CDC 6600 became a symbol of the technological race between the US and the USSR at the height of the Cold War. The capabilities of this machine were so impressive that it was used in defense developments, including ballistic missile simulations. After the success of the CDC 6600, Seymour Cray continued to work on even more powerful computers. In 1972, he founded his own company, Cray Research, where he developed the legendary Cray 1, a supercomputer that became even faster and more powerful. The CDC 6600 was not just the first supercomputer, but laid the foundation for all modern computing. Today's supercomputers, such as Summit or Fugaku, can perform quadrillions of operations per second, but they all owe their existence to the solutions that Cray proposed. The story of the first supercomputer is the story of one man who dared to go beyond what was possible. Seymour Cray didn't just create a machine. He changed the way we think about computing and opened the door to the world of high technology. The CDC 6600 was the first step in the supercomputer era, and his legacy lives on today. Who knows what other discoveries await us thanks to these amazing machines? Today's supercomputers are incredibly powerful machines, capable of performing quadrillions of operations per second. They are used in fields ranging from science and medicine to climate prediction and the creation of new materials. Here are a few examples. Frontier is the fastest supercomputer for 2024. Frontier, located at Oak Ridge National Laboratory, USA, holds the title of the most powerful supercomputer in the world. Its performance exceeds 1 exaflops, which means performing a quintillion operations per second. Applications: modeling nuclear reactions for the safe use of nuclear energy, investigating complex biological systems such as protein interactions, creating climate change models to better understand global warming. Fugaku is Japan's leader in science and medicine. Fugaku, developed by Fujitsu and based in Japan, has long been a leader in supercomputer rankings. Its performance reaches 442 petaflops, making it one of the most powerful machines. Applications: new drug development, including testing drugs against COVID-19, predicting natural disasters such as earthquakes and tsunamis, improving artificial intelligence and robotics technologies. Lumi is Europe's supercomputer. Lumi, located in Finland, is one of the most environmentally friendly supercomputers. It is powered by renewable energy and has a performance of about 309 petaflops. Applications: big data analysis in bioinformatics, including genomic research, studying quantum phenomena in physics, developing new materials for energy, such as superconductors. Tianhe 3 is the pride of China. China's Tianhe 3 supercomputer is being developed as the first machine with a performance of more than 1 exaflops in China. Application: data processing in astronomy, including galaxy formation modeling, creating digital twins of cities to optimize infrastructure and transportation, research in nuclear physics and energy. What are supercomputers used for today? Space and astronomy. Supercomputers simulate starbirth, galaxy collisions, and the behavior of black holes. They help decipher data from telescopes such as the James Webb Telescope. Biology and medicine. Scientists use them to run simulations of complex biological processes, such as how viruses interact with cells, and to develop personalized medicines. Climatology. Supercomputers create detailed models of climate change to predict the effects of global warming and suggest mitigation measures. Artificial intelligence. They train sophisticated machine learning models that are used in autonomous cars, voice assistants, and security systems. Military technology. Supercomputers help develop new weapons, conduct combat simulations, and improve cyber defense systems. These examples show that supercomputers have become indispensable tools for solving humanity's most complex problems. Thanks to them, we not only understand our world better, but also create technologies that make life safer and more comfortable.